Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, they never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready? Right.
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.
That's right, ladies and gents. We're doing it live. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Let's go. Let's go. I got to log into my trading account really quickly before we get into the nitty gritty, into the swing of things. Let's see. So give me 1 second as I do that. Hit that like button. All right. Now, what do we have going on here? That can't be correct. Yeah, that's more like it. All right. So let me log into my DY DeFi account really quickly. Just looking for I have so many email accounts. It does not make any sense. Let's do a refresh. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Then you got to do the two-factor authentication. This is insane. Better have this than not. Shout out to Waters Above. I talked to him, by the way. He's going to be using Moonalytics this week. He's going to love it. He's definitely going to love it. Let me get in here really quickly, guys. Okay. 2, 3, 2. Okay, let's go. Who we got in the building today? Hyben is here, of course. On cue. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. We got Woo in the house. Woo, show me some love. Woo in the building. All right, so we got my account logged in. Let me just see. Let me double check where we are. I got to go over the futures. So we are ready. So what I'm going to do here, because I had a long trade open, but we're going to, I can't do multiple trades. It all goes under one trade. So we'll have to try to trade the Ethereum one instead. So I got some alerts. We're going to try to trade really quickly if I can get everything set up. Man, let me share my screen. Let's share the screen and get this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, my guys, as you guys can see on the 3 wise man, we're going to do it, I think, tomorrow. I think we're going to get together tomorrow. I believe so. So, check out. It's going to be streamed on my secondary channel, Red Nugent 2. That's where it will be on my channel. Not sure where they're going to have it. But, and then that's strange that the image is down there with it. Let's remove the image. All right. So what we have going on here, guys, and I think you probably heard that cha-ching, but the Moonalytics is killing it, man. As I stated at the beginning, Waters Above, he's going to be using it going forward, and he's going to love this signal. You guys can get this signal right now. Actually, I forgot about this promo, but I have a promo going on right now that you can take advantage of by getting 50% off your first month. 50% off your first month. All you have to use is the promo code New Moon, and you will get 50% off your first month, ladies and gentlemen. Thought I had a promo code up here, but I clearly don't. But you can just go to the site, scan that QR code, go straight to the site, and use the promo code New Moon. Again, promo code New Moon, and you will get that 50% off. All right, so check that out. I got a tweet on X you can check out as well for more details on that. But I want to try to give you a Scalpalytics Pro trade if we can, if possible. I think I can. All right, so here we go. As you guys see on the screen here, we got Scalpalytics Pro fired up. Bitcoin and Ethereum. We've been in a sideways market, man. I mean, since the dip on Monday or Sunday night, which we caught with Moonalytics, we've been in a sideways market. Okay. But I feel like we have built a base, and I'll show you why I feel that way here in a second. You guys know I always like to go to my favorite chart. Chikizi in the house. Bitcoin bounced off of my and you know that's the Trump top, previous Trump top as well, in that range 112, I think it was. Yeah, 111, like 111 380. It bounced off of that yesterday at about last night, late last night. It bounced off that zone right here. Let me just show you really quickly. Bam, it bounced right off that top, which I think Trump's top was. And I'll bring that up here in a second. But Trump's top was 112. That was when his inauguration. That's been a major support area for us. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and enter some trades here. Okay. And what I'm going to do, since we have the opportunity to do this, though I think we're going to go long, I'll at least set it up for the short for now, but I think we're going to end up going long here. I really truly think we'll be heading long. Maybe not by the end of this live session, but I do think we're going to be going long here. But my rule of thumb is I love getting into trades above or below entry point. If we're going short, I love getting in above entry point, all in this area right here. This is like Christmas for me. All this is really Christmas right here. So I love getting into trades above entry point. So we're going to do that right now. It's a discount. It's a lower risk reward situation for you. So let's go ahead. Well, I can't because I'm in a long trade on Bitcoin right now from another signal. Let's see here. I'm not logged into my other account. We'll just, okay, so here I'll do this. Go short here. Okay. I'm going short right here on Bitcoin, and I gotta put my stop loss in. So our current stop loss is gonna be 113,269. 113,269 is your stop loss for this trade. And with Bloodalytics, I do give you some buffer. So that number you see kind of puts you out a tad bit or above the actual stop loss area, because I know, people are using different exchanges. So I want to be safe than sorry. All right. So we got that locked in. But I ultimately think we're going to head lower. I really do. I think we're going to head lower, higher. I'm sorry. Even though we're in this short, I got to take this short because the risk reward is so nice there. You got to take that short. Matter of fact, I should have placed a little bit more on this trade, but we'll leave it at where it is because I do think we're heading higher. And I'm going to show you exactly why I feel like we're heading higher with the next chart. But if you caught this Moonalytics trade, you are sitting pretty right now. You took 50% of your trade profits right here on the new moon. Use promo code New Moon, 50% off your first month. But new moon trade here, boom, boom, double short on both Ethereum and Bitcoin. Over here as well, boom, boom. And then we took 50% of our profits here. But what I'm going to show you really quickly is this chart. This is why I think we might be heading higher, ladies and gentlemen. We might be heading higher. We might be heading higher. It's a strong possibility because of our crypto total market cap. And we'll take a look at what Visa and Stripe are doing here in a second. I thought that was major news. Just symbolically, optically, it looks good. But we have ourselves bouncing. We bounced off of some new line that has occurred here, and we'll have to suss that one out and figure out what that new area is, because if I do this, okay, that's where that is. So we got a new trend line developing. Like this. So that's a new trend line developing. I don't even know how far back that goes. But you can at least see where the top of it is, right? You can see the top part of it with bounces off of or below it. And then we finally break above this zone right here on July 9th. And we've been above there for a while. But this is the major one I have on the chart permanently, which is this trend line and this light green one. We've gotten back above that zone. I like to see that. That means bullishness for me. That would mean bullish. And so all we got to do now is get this price action above the bloodline, right in this zone of $1.12 trillion market cap for altcoins, and then we'll really be in a positive situation. Because if you can see here, just about not every time, this was a false breakout, but here, nice breakout above the bloodline. Okay. And then we had another one. Oh, that was an extended one. That was a great one. We tried again here. That was a false one. Rolled over, went back down. But you typically have enough time to get out of the way. If it is a false one, you can get back out of the way. But many times you see these cross ups, right here. These are momentum shifts in the market. And then, of course, quite naturally, cross downs. Momentum shifts down as well. So the ultimate confirmation for me is going to be a cross above this bloodline here, which actually, yeah, it should not come any further down. So we would have to meet this line in this region and get above it. And of course, it would need to be green. That's the ultimate trigger. But typically, if it crosses above it on this time frame, you're talking about an hour time frame, you're going to have a green line by the time it crosses. So that's pretty natural. That's pretty I don't even think I've ever seen on the 1 hour with this mapped like this. I don't think I've ever seen anything cross above and it's red. So that's what's making me somewhat bullish, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhat bullish for Bitcoin in the short run. Oh man, XRP junkie in the building. What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing me some love. Hit that like button, bro. I'm gonna spark up I got my coffee. That's why I was a tad bit late. It was upstairs making that espresso on the machine like a barista. Getting the formula together. All right, y'all. We got wisdom bars in the house. Oh my God, I can't even put that one on the screen. Horrible. So yeah, this is why I think we're heading higher, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I think we're heading higher. Nice wick off that trend line, though. The new one I just drew, the darker green one. That's a nice wick. And then we had a double bottom there as a confirmation for some support. And again, I think at this point we trend up to this line right there. I really think we hit that high. From there, we could get rejection, so it's no guarantee, but I think we at least hit the $1.12 trillion market cap. I really think that is a possibility. So I've given you one free trade for today. I promise, try to give you no guarantee, but I try to give you a free trade every live stream using Bloodalytics, the power of Bloodalytics. I got in above entry on this short right in this zone here. Zoom in so you can see right in this zone. We got in this short on Bitcoin with our stop loss at 113.269.52, which is very low risk, risk reward. So, or very high risk reward, I should say. So, good position, as I do think we are going to head higher and potentially go long anyway and flip this bad boy around. So that's why, I'm going to monitor this. I am definitely going to monitor this. Let me see where we have, let me try to mute this, because I never knew you guys were hearing these alerts until the other day when I was streaming with Three Wise Men. Let me bring up, let's see here. Let's bring up some other Scalpalytics signals. Maybe I'll give you more than one today. A double whammy. What we got? Let's bring up Scalpalytics Pro, Solana BNB. Let's see what we got going over there on Solana BNB. Womp, womp, womp. Missed the Solana long that occurred at 11:05. So right after my live stream we went live with the stream. Let me refresh this, get the most updated one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we missed that long on Solana. Want. Typically, I tell you guys, with the Scalpalytics Pro, I suggest only trading these, and you'll see trades. You will see trades outside the zone every once in a while. But for the most part, the success comes from trading, at least for the Bitcoin and Ethereum, trading them around US zone, US trading zone, and even London as well. Now, BNB is a different beast. Maybe you can get away with trading this not around US zone. But if you want consistency, I know for sure with the Bitcoin Ethereum one, you want to trade it during the US zone. A lot of times we get trades early in the US Open. But, you know, you definitely want to pay attention to it. And I have a video on bloodalytics.com on how to set up alerts on your TradingView account that pushes straight to your mobile app. It'll be the video to the right there under videos. So check that out if you have more questions on how to set up the alerts for Bloodalytics. So you get those right to your phone. You can make your trades if you are out and about. I typically like to I trade until I'm done. I don't like to trade and leave the screen typically. So that's just my rule of thumb. You get too distracted, you miss exits and all types of stuff. So I just say, hey, I trade right there in front of the screen until I'm done. Levels. What are your levels for rejection? For Bitcoin, I really don't have any levels that I've set because I'm more a bull on this in this perspective. And you know, I use Bloodalytics for a lot of my exits. So I don't typically have too many like rejection zones I look at. I pay more attention to where the stops are on Bitcoin. So I mean, I can take a look and see. If I had to say a rejection area would be at that yellow line. That's the only thing I have. So it would be a moving target of around between, 16,000 right now, but most likely you won't see it blast up there in one day. That is quite a ways away. So we're talking about 3% away from current trading. Yeah, you know, in this zone. So you're talking about 117 area. 117 would be this is the trend line. That would be a resistance area you want to pay attention to. And the other one, if you're looking at more of a horizontal situation, which you always got to do, right here as well. And right about there. So we're talking about 114. So 114 will be an area of potential resistance as well. But the major one is this one up here at 117. So those would be your levels, though. Yep, 114 would be your level. If you want to like take some off the table, discretionary take profit, you would do that at 114. But up here is where you really got to pay attention and see what happens up there. Because if we get denied there could be a major reversal back downward. I think, personally, I think we do get up there. I think we do get up to the 117 zone. And from there, I can't tell you. I can't give you a crystal ball on that, but I do think we get up to that zone. Hyben agrees as well. That's right. That's right. That's right. So that's where we are, ladies and gents, right now with the Bitcoin situation. You know, I think we are definitely heading higher. I think we head higher just a little bit longer. At which point we'll see, you know, what we're actually going to do from there. Yep, what we're actually going to do from there. So we'll have to see. We've placed our trade, our short trade in. We'll go over that again, and then let's go over the Visa situation as well. I want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about that situation. If you guys didn't hear, Visa, Stripe have partnered up to make or create and do a Bitcoin debit card. Now, I'm not sure, like, I think people are so, like, it's crazy. People are so confused about the role of Bitcoin. You should not be spending your Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you that right now off the rip. You should not be spending your Bitcoin. I'm just saying. But, okay. We should have taken this, we should have took this Ethereum short, which it ended up getting above entry as well, right in this zone. But I did not catch that one. My rule of thumb, I never use it. I never enter a trade below. If we're going short, I never enter below entry, only at entry or above entry. And if we're going long, I never enter above entry point. Okay, only at entry or below entry. Have discipline. This is how over time you are able to beat the market. You got to have discipline. That means knowing when to trade, as far as time zones, knowing what to trade and where to trade. All that matters for consistency. All that matters. So we are currently in a short, a little up right now, nothing major. Nothing major right now. In a short on Bitcoin, Bloodalytics, Scalpalytics Pro. Now let's go ahead over here and look at this news. I saw it on X. And there is maybe someone has done a. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I got major news. Rice, this is what we're talking about tomorrow on Three Wise Men. This just popped up. This is major for me, Rice, Mind Your Biz, and thousands of other countless YouTubers who we've known. We've been shouting this since 17, 18, 19. We got 100 in the building. They want your Bitcoin. Right. It's a Bitcoin credit card with fold. Correct. But I think that's no good. Well, I don't think that's any good. So check this out. You know, we knew we weren't crazy. Google admits censorship under Biden, promises to end bans on YouTube accounts of thousands of Americans censored for political speech. This is great news. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's episode. Shout out to my man, John Kim. He's out there. Sam Price. He said Bitcoin monthly losing steam. But let's take a look at what is it? Watcher Guru. I was gonna say Watcher Whale. Watcher Guru. That is, man, I don't care what you think about Trump. This guy was the worst president I have ever seen in my life. But let's take a look at this situation because there are a couple partnerships. One with Visa Stripe to do a Bitcoin debit card with Fold. But there was also another one with Deutsche Bank was saying that they are going to start buying. Now this is big, and this is critical. Start buying and holding Bitcoin on the balance sheets by 2030. By 2030. That's huge. That's more of a good piece of news right there for Bitcoin. Now, this here, I don't really see this being necessarily good. And Woo, you'll have to explain to me how you feel like this is a good move for the price of Bitcoin. What a sham. Bitcoin was created so those companies didn't exist. Yeah, there you go, my guy. I got to give him a thumbs up on that one. Case in point. Must be an OG. Must be an OG. Hyben says the shadow bans. I'm assuming so as well. I've been heavily shadow banned. Heavily shadow banned. Hyben is referring to the news we just got. Breaking news. We'll go back to it in a second. Actually, let me just duplicate this and I'll go back to that really quickly. This news right here, guys. YouTube admits the Biden administration pressured them to censor Americans, offers terminated channels opportunities to rejoin the platform. And I'm assuming this is also going to, we did a whole deep dive on Rumble, Rice and I, regarding what they termed as borderline content channels. When we were placed in borderline content channel buckets. So I'm assuming those are going to be eliminated or lifted as well. So we'll definitely be talking about this tomorrow. But back to the Bitcoin situation. This guy hits it on the head. What a shame. Bitcoin was created so those companies don't exist. Just in. He's being sarcastic there, but this is the antithesis. And this is why I'm saying, like, there needs to be more level-headed OG, maybe not even OG, but people that content creators that understand the original concept of Bitcoin. And this is a core thing. Of course, Bitcoin and any creation changes and morphs over time, and nothing stays the same. But when you change the core of the idea and the purpose of it, that is a problem. And that's what they're trying to do. So if I buy something when Bitcoin is at 100,000 and Bitcoin goes to 200K, do I have to pay back double what I owe? Let's see what the people say about that question. When you take out a loan at 2% interest at the time of purchase, and then after 1 year the rate rises to 9%, will you still owe? He's trying to be sarcastic. So they're saying it's full USD will just reward in Bitcoin. They issue credit card for your Bitcoin value. How do you guys feel about this situation? That's a good point. I like that. Very true. Bitcoin doesn't need anyone. Everyone needs Bitcoin. I'm definitely with that. Definitely with that, bro. But they're trying to squeeze a square peg into a round hole. As this young guy says here, Visa and Stripe jumping on Bitcoin isn't adoption, it's control. Every time TradFi partners with Bitcoin, they turn a peer-to-peer network into another swipe fee machine. Bitcoin was built to replace banks, not give them new rent streams. Exactly. Here at Bloodalytics, at Crypto Blood, Red Nugent, man, I'm not with the bullshit. We're not going to be just going with the narrative just because a major company is doing something with Bitcoin doesn't mean they're doing something good with Bitcoin or attempting to. Stick with the plan. Have your self-custody Bitcoin. Don't mess around with this stuff. This is nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be honest with you. Round of applause for those who keeping it real and keeping it 100. All right, so we are still in this trade, and you have an opportunity to still get in this trade if you would like. Free trade alert for today was a Bitcoin short. We're in the green. We started to get in short right about here at this zone right here using Bloodalytics. So we're in the money right now. The original entry is here in the Eurozone this morning at 7 a.m. So that was good that we were able to get in above entry on this short. We got our stop loss in at 113.269.52. We missed our opportunity because I was talking and yapping those gums. Missed the opportunity to get into this short on Ethereum up here. But it is what it is. Bloodalytics.com. Extract those gains. This is your vein to market gains, ladies and gentlemen. One of the cleanest, most accurate systems, scalping systems I've seen in the crypto space. Also got the Moonalytics Pro. This is more of a swing trading situation. Check that one out. The site still hasn't been updated. It's not just Bitcoin. We have it for Ethereum as well. So you get double the whammy for only $24 a month, $25 a month. And right now, as I've stated at the beginning, you can, and let me see if I can pull this up really quickly. I'll pull it up on X so you guys can see this. But right now, you are able to get this bad boy. It's only 2 more days left, but you're able to get this and any of the other services on Bloodalytics right now. 50% off the first month. Just use the promo code New Moon. All right. And you get 50% off any of the Scalpalytics Pro signals and the Moonalytics signal, which again, I just told you, Waters Above. I just talked to him this morning. He's using Moonalytics, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see some more stuff with that situation. That's gonna be epic. So Moonalytics, Scalpalytics, all 50% off for your first month right now. Ends tomorrow. So take advantage of this. Use the promo code New Moon at checkout. Promo code New Moon at checkout. Bloodalytics.com is the website. All right, let's go. Shout out to MGBX and BYDFi. That's where we're trading right now. We got our short in. Not a lot of movement at the moment, but we're going to continue. Well, I'm going to continue to monitor it. I've given you the look. I've shown you to the water. Now you just got to drink. Can't make it drink. So you got the short trade. We're in there like swimwear. Stop losses. All that is ready to go. Only thing you don't have is your first take profit, which it is on the tooltip on Bloodalytics. So 111,995.81 is your first take profit. Remember how our system works? The first take profit is a 50% profit. All subsequent take profits, which is going to be your L chicken or S chicken. In this case, we're going short. So it's going to be your short chicken, S chicken. 50% of your take profits, and then your TP longs and shorts are 25% take profits. That's pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, New Moon promo code, 50% off your first month of Bloodalytics. Don't forget it. I'm out of here, people. Ha!
My money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. Load on my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around, they clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.